Well, my name is Kai Nielsen, and I've been dealing with this problem of neuropathy in my feet for over 20 years. In the beginning, it wasn't a really difficult thing to deal with. As it progressed, it got more and more difficult to walk, and it even affected my balance some. So I went to a lot of different doctors, foot doctors, and also neurologists. They did all kinds of testing to see if anybody could figure out why the bottoms of my feet were so tender and felt like I was on needles, and the top of my feet were tingly and like sunburn, hurting. Nobody could come up with an answer. Nobody was able to even give me any kind of solution or any relief at all from what my symptoms were. So I've learned to deal with it. I've learned how to put pads in my shoes, and I've gone through a dozen of those different kinds of pads in shoes or arch supports or something to try and relieve the pain. Nothing got rid of it. So I had to figure out how to walk less or just deal with it. And it wasn't just 3 weeks ago or so, I was listening to Kate Daly's radio show, and Dr. Wagner was on the show, and he was talking about this program that they have to deal with neuropathy in the feet. And it took me a couple of weeks to finally say, okay, I've tried everything else. I've never found any results, but maybe this one is the one that's going to really make a difference. And so I made the call. I have now been coming here for less than a week. I believe this is my 5th visit. And it is amazing, absolutely amazing, the difference in what's happened to the bottoms of my feet. Before I started, I'd go out shopping with my wife, and I'd have to say, okay, well, I'm going to go sit over by the dressing room where they have the chairs, or I'm going to sit here on this can of beans while you finish. And now I can just keep going and going and going. It's absolutely amazing. So I come in, and the nurses, ask me each time, well, how's your pain? And each time, less and less and less and less. And every time I leave here, there's no pain at all. And the length of time that it takes for the pain to come back is increasing every time I come in for a visit. So I am really looking forward to that last visit, or I don't even think it's going to be the last visit. I think it's only going to be 1 or 2 more visits that I'm going to have all of this foot pain gone from the neuropathy that I've had for 20 plus years. So I owe a lot to Dr. Wagner and his staff and this amazing technology that they've got me hooked up to here that is really making a life change for me.